So we're here with Gabriel from Audio Design Desk.
How you doing?
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
I heard this is your first NAMM.
This is our first NAMM.
All right, as an exhibitor, you've got something interesting for the music and video film industry.
Yes, we do. I'm really excited to show it to you.
Would you share it, please?
So we have an application called Audio Design Desk that reinvents the process of connecting audio to video. So something that takes 2 hours using today's tools takes about 5 minutes in our application.
Awesome, love it.
We've created something called Sonic Intelligence that gives each sound, we have 20,000 sounds in our app, different pieces of intelligence so they understand how complex they are, how intense they are, if they're light or dark, synthetic or organic.
Awesome.
We're able to map that across the QWERTY keyboard. So my 9-year-old is able to use this app, but it's also made for cinema quality sound design for everyone.
Awesome. Now this is a standalone software?
Standalone software.
Standalone software compatible for Mac?
Mac only, yes.
Mac only at this point?
At this point.
All right, let's take a closer look at it.
Terrific.
Yeah, all right.
Great. So I have this fairly complex scene here that's a big action scene from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to do all of the sound design, music, sound effects. This is something that normally would take you at least all day, if not a couple days. I'm going to try to do it in under 90 seconds, and I'll try to explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So we're going to start the clock. I'm going to go to the beginning, D for drone, H for hit. And I'm going to be listening and watching T for transition. I'm going to hit as we see this woman. I'm basically playing the video, right? I'm trying to create my sync points. A R for rise as we go to that other woman. A hit, and I'm going to bring in some music. And I'm going to go back a little bit so that I can, actually I see this music is too short. Okay, let's try that. And now I'm going to perform the sound effects. This music is really wrong. I'm going to make the music right momentarily. And what I'm doing is I'm placing all of the sound effects as I'm watching the video. So whips when they miss each other, sword hits when they hit one another. Right now they're, female vocalizations, wood crashing, and so forth. And I'm trying to get the sync as on as I can. But if I miss it, it's not a problem. We have a punt now, they're hitting each other instead of sword hits. And here we go, and I'm done. So 57 seconds. I'm going to do two little things. I'm going to make a music edit here because that's where it ends. And I'm also going to replace this music because I was a little bit too subdued. I'm going to go and click action. Oh, I see why it was subdued. I had my intensity set very low. I'm going to click on action here, and it's going to pull only action music now. And so I'm going to find something that I relatively think is going to be good. And here we go. Let's hear it from the beginning. I missed a couple of places, but it's very easy to go, and now they're hitting each other rather than the sword hits, right? So, and there it is. And there's your scene. So let's say one of the magical things about Audio Design Desk is now it understands where all the sync points are. So I can take this first composition and I can say, you know what, that was too mellow for me. I want it to be more intense. So I'll go intensity 1 and 2, just hit replace, and now boom. You've got a more intense composition. You can replace again and again and again until you find the thing you want. So you can hear how different that is than what we had done previously. Other things we can do are, for example, in today's tools, if you wanted to replace this single hit, you'd have to go out to a library and try to find it and audition them. We could search right from the sound itself. So you can be listening to your alternates. When you find the one you want, you hit return, and there it is. Same goes for sound effects. So this moment when she hits the wood, right? I'm going to hit Option G, and from the timeline I'm searching, rather than wood crash, rather than going out, and it's going to bring up a bunch of wood crash sounds. I'm going to, oh, oops, haha, just kidding. Little user error there. I'm going to hit Option G, wood crash. And it'll bring up these wood crash sounds, and that's the one I want. Go back and listen. How did we do? You hear it right there, right in place. Those are some of the basics. What? Oh, Yeah, and so if you want to export, obviously you can bounce to video, you can export a multi-channel wave, and if you want to go to, let's say you want to do, go to Premiere, XML, your name is Robert, I'm going to call this Robert, and I've exported my XML, I'm in Premiere, I'm going to say Open Project, Desktop, Robert, and right here, all of the sounds exactly in place, exactly in sync, along with your video.
Sounds like a really great plugin, especially I like the import features that you have here to bring it actually in Adobe Premiere, whatever you're using. And so it's a big time saver, I can say.
Yeah. Huge time saver.
We definitely have it for review in our studio as well. Thank you so much for this information.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Very nice meeting you.
Now release date, it's already out there?
It's out in the marketplace right now. Go to add.app and download it for free, 30-day free trial.
You have a trial? Price point?
$14.99 for everything I showed you.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
And $29.99 if you want to be able to output to Pro Tools and Premiere and so forth.
I got it. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.